What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today we're going over the Vikings steamrolling the Giants 24-10. I just want to go over something real quick and tell me if you guys before the offseason, if somebody told you that the Giants, let's see, the Giants would rank 4th in passing right now, okay? 4th in passing, 6th in total offense, 11th in total defense. And let me see if I can pull up another stat real quick. And we're not doing good as far as rushing, but yeah, so 4th in passing, 6th in total offense, and 11th in defense. You guys tell me what you think the Giants would have done by week 4. I would have said, hey, if we got things done last year with that terrible, we were like bottom of the barrel in every single stat except passing. I would have said we were 4-0. I would have said we were 3-1, and I would have said the game we lost would have been maybe to the Minnesota Vikings, but it would have been close. I'm talking it would have been 30-27 or something like that, or 24-21 or something like that. No, the Giants' offense is absolutely terrible. I don't care if we are 6th in total offense. Let me give you an intriguing stat for you guys. And I usually don't do this, because I usually don't pay attention to these stats like that. And I'm going to show you why you shouldn't really care too much for these kind of stats. Okay. I'm going to go back, and I'm going to get into. Come on. Alright, and then I'm going to get into some plays that were really ridiculous. Alright, so the Giants are 6th in total offense, as I mentioned before. Let's go over number 4 in the league. That's the Carolina Panthers. They are scoring 27.2 points a game. The New Orleans Saints, who are right above us with 28.5 a game, in 5th place. 7th place, so I'm gonna skip the New York Giants. 7th place, 23 points per game. The Washington Redskins in 8th place, 24.8 points per game. Detroit Lions in 9th place, 23.8 points a game. And last but not least, the Pittsburgh Steelers in 10th total offense, with 27 points per game. Now, notice that all of which I mentioned do not have less than 22 points per game. The Giants, who rank 6th place in total offense, are scoring a whopping total of 18.2 points per game. Great. This is what I'm saying. I don't care if you move down the field every single possession. If you can't score points at the end, then it doesn't mean anything. Once again, the Giants can't even get to the red zone, let alone score. So, I mean, I don't care all the names we have. I'm talking about offense and defense. We've got Sterling Shepard, Odell Beckham, who has yet to reach over 130 yards. He's supposed to be the top 3 receiver in the league, and yet he still only has his best game was a 121-yard game. You let me know a receiver that you think is not as good as Odell Beckham. I bet you he has more yards. I think among all the top 10 wide receivers, I honestly think they have more yards than him, and on a consistent basis. You don't see Odell Beckham really. I mean, Eli not only doesn't target him, sometimes Odell literally gets locked down, guys. You guys got to see it. You guys got to see it. Pay attention, okay? Odell sometimes just does, on man coverage, he gets ahead of himself. He starts pushing and stuff like that, and it gets the quarterback angry. They're gonna play better than usual. So yeah. Now, I don't know why we're still running this kind of offense. This dink and dunk, This conservative offense is really getting on my nerves, guys, and this is really getting on my nerves. I can't watch a game. Where we're moving 3 yards really slowly. Now I always say this: I don't care how you score, just do it, right? I don't care how you score. I don't care if you're moving the ball 3 yards per play. According to basic football knowledge, if you run 3 yards per play, you'll get a 4th and 1. I mean, still okay. Let's say 3.5 yards a play, 3.5 yards. You'll get a first down every single 3rd down. So you'll be moving down the field, and as long as you score, I don't care what you do. As long as you score, the Giants aren't scoring, and yet they are still moving the ball so conservatively. They lack urgency. They lack the need to get the win now. They're just wanting to dump it off to their tight end. All these safety blanket kind of plays that usually don't even work anyway. If you guys know what wheel routes are, is what the Giants usually like to do that never work. The running back is supposed to, or wide receiver, but it's usually a running back play. The running back will line up from where he should be at, and he's gonna run to the other side of the field horizontally, and then turn his way upfield to try to catch the defense not paying attention. And usually it's supposed to amount into a big play. The Giants have tried that probably 3 or 4 times every single game, and I have not seen them complete one wheel route, one swing pass. I have not seen them complete, not one. So they need to stop that. And he really needs to stop doing these dink and dunks in the final seconds of the game, because they're not going to work. If you guys saw last game what happened there, that 4th down play with Paul Perkins was not even open at all. And if Paul Perkins somehow did come out with the ball, he was going to get knocked out, probably put on IR, because there was a safety coming his way. I mean, I saw him coming from the other end of the screen as soon as the ball was ruled incomplete, out of bounds. I mean, that safety came in hard. I think it was Harrison Smith or Andrew Sendejo. I don't know. So, moving on to the stats. We're going to get over the stats, and we'll call this a video. Eli Manning, 25 of 45, missing 20 completions, by the way. 261 yards and a pick, no touchdowns. Orleans Darkwa. This is the problem I have. The team ran the ball 18 times. There are running backs in this league, known as workhorse running backs, that get more than 18 carries a game. Why on earth, as a team, that we only totaled 18 carries among 3 running backs is beyond me. We ran for 78 yards, which is not bad for the amount of carries we had. 4.3 yards per carry, that is above average. Orleans Darkwa, 12 carries for 48 yards. He was having a fine day, guys. He wasn't having a bad day. Anybody that says Orleans Darkwa sucks has another thing coming, because I honestly think he's the most talented back on this roster as far as being able to do everything. Besides Shane Vereen. Shane Vereen is on IR, okay? Bobby Rainey, 4 carries for 22 yards. 4 carries for 22 yards. 5.5 yards per carry. Why didn't you keep that up? And Paul Perkins at 2 for 8. He really didn't do much. But as far as the receiving game, he really hit a nice screen that gave a little bit of life to this Giants offense, and it led Orleans Darkwa to give a score, to get in for the score. Defensively, the only thing that I liked was Landon Collins. He was all over the field, had 10 tackles, 9 of them were solo tackles, and 1 of them was a tackle for loss. So that was a great play there. Our secondary is beat up. I understood that. I understood that Sam Bradford was going to throw all over us. Our secondary is beat up. But let's get into the D-line, who is perfectly healthy. I told you guys 2 weeks ago, and in the Washington Redskins video, I don't care about your hurries. I don't care about your quarterback pressures. I care about sacks. That's what I care about. I care about my best defensive end finishing the year with at least 15 sacks. That's what I want. I don't want quarterback hurries. I don't want quarterback pressures. That's ridiculous. You can only pressure a quarterback so much where he's not going to feel pressured anymore because you're not hitting him. Why can't we get to the quarterback? Why do we have Olivier Vernon, who only shows up to stop the run sometimes, and he's not getting to the quarterback? Why do we have JPP, who is supposed to be this elite defensive end that has 8.5 damn fingers and can't get to the damn quarterback? Why didn't we keep Robert Ayers, who, in my opinion, was playing better than any of the defensive ends we have on our roster right now? I don't know why. I don't know why our GM is just an idiot. I don't know why. I was excited for Olivier Vernon. He was my most. I was more excited for him than Janoris Jenkins, just because I wanted somebody to sack the quarterback. I don't care who it was. I don't care if it's an undrafted rookie. I want somebody to sack the quarterback. There's nothing I like to see more than someone in blue getting to the quarterback and throwing him to the ground. I love nothing better except interceptions. And that's something we cannot do as well. We only have 2 sacks on the defensive line, 4 in total, and 0 interceptions, no turnovers that we forced. The only turnovers that we have is a fourth down turnover on downs, and a muffed punt last week against the Redskins. That's it. We are -9 in turnover, on the turnover ratio. Okay, -9. That's ridiculous, man. I can't stand it. We had more sacks and we had more interceptions at this time of the year last year. A year in which we had a historically terrible defense that was 32nd in the league, giving up 420 plus yards a game passing alone. Oh my God. So that's all I'm going to go into with you guys. It's ridiculous. I'm not going to go into it anymore. I knew the Giants were going to lose, but I can't believe we lost like this. We're losing to Green Bay next year, and that's about it. That's all I'm going to get into, guys. I'll see you probably tomorrow, because since we had that Monday night game, I'll see you tomorrow for the next week's predictions. Sorry I've been doing this so late. The predictions, usually I like to get them done by Tuesday, so everybody can see them and not forget about them, because I don't like doing it last minute. But I'm going to have to do it Wednesday, guys. I got things to do today, and I'm doing this video. So, I'll see you guys in the next video tomorrow, alright?